Here's to our last field exercise together. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Start with institutions, how I think institutions are going to change. So I think the way that kids are going to be educated in 2038 is going to be very, 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 very different from how we're educated now. I think that teachers are going to have to be more expressive and demonstrative in class, be more entertaining too. And I think they're going to need more credentials in order to become teachers. Easy to find a lot of answers on Google, so I feel like teachers are going to have to teach something very special at that time, something that they can't find online. Because I feel like there's just going to keep more information more and more as we go by. The internet's probably going to change a lot too. Amazon's going to be like the only shopping website by the time it's 2038. Malls will be more filled with restaurants, and there will be less malls because people will still want a place to go and talk and dilly-dally, but there won't be stores open anymore because of fucking Amazon, so all we're gonna have is malls full of restaurants. Social media is gonna become crazy. I don't even know. We'll start to have like hologram FaceTime calls where it feels like the person's there with you. Maybe like when you're away in college, you'll call your mom and she'll just be right there. Social bonds are definitely going to be a lot more different. I think everyone's going to become more artificial. Generation Alpha will have probably more social anxiety because I've noticed that they're doing a lot of things on TikTok, constantly streaming their lives. They're not even thinking because they're so young, but it's like everyone's living the life of a celebrity nowadays. I can't even imagine what it's going to become like in 2038. So like, it's because these kids were born into technology. The internet was less censored, so they had an iPad, and we didn't have much experience with the internet in 2010 when these children were born. So there was less censors, and I feel like they might have accidentally seen a lot of things they weren't supposed to see, but that may work in their favor because now these kids are more mature at their ages. They know more about things. I read an article that said that some kids are actually helping their parents buy houses and things like this because they really know their way around technology and the internet. So I think they're going to be super rich, and I think they're going to have like a sixth sense for like technology. Honestly, I think by 2038, sociology and psychology are going to be the majors that are considered the hardest for Generation Alpha because they're all going to be super socially awkward and anxious, and like they're going to need help. They're glued to technology nowadays. They're on iPhones, iPads. They're constantly being stimulated because they're making decisions at earlier ages now too. So it's like conditioning them for the real world. At the same time, there's a loss of innocence. These kids are being deprived of their childhood. No kids nowadays believe in Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy. They don't believe that stuff because Google and the internet soiled it. They know what's going on in the world. Like these kids aren't being sheltered as much as they used to be. They can find whatever they want on the internet, and even though we censor them, they know technology better than any of us. So they know how to get around our censors. I feel like they're just going to be a hybrid of human and robot. Know that this generation has the ability to learn a lot quicker than others. But at the same time, I have a true appreciation and loyalty. My loyalty lies with Generation Z. That we are very tech savvy. We're almost as much tech savvy as Generation Alpha. Except the perk of Generation Z is that we know how to live without technology and without social media. I mean, we always had technology, but we know what life is like without a smartphone. And these babies will never know what life was like before. And let's just say that the world goes through a time where the internet is shut down forever. Generation Alpha will not know what to do with themselves. And that's why I think they're gonna be robots. Thank you for watching. Bye.